Alrighty. Alright, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Another update of my weight loss. Uh, Today I had my doctor review. Today was pretty much asking about my just tests, pretty much, and checking in with my doctor about my medication and weight loss and everything like that. The big thing about today was the fact that I was doing another metabolic test. And how you test that is you pretty much go in there, you don't eat for the first 4 hours, and um, pretty much, um, pretty much they test. They put this device on there, and you cover up your nose, and you're just breathing into it. And depending on your breathing and everything like that, it kind of calculates your metabolical eating and what exactly um, like what's your resting metabolical rate. Now, a lot of times you can do exercise during it and everything like that. For this, it's just they're just trying to see what my resting um, metabolical rate is. Um, and so I did it in the beginning of this whole program, and it was at about 2750. That's what I burn just if I were to just relax all day. Okay, and that includes the whole wake up, shower, and no eating. It's really important to do that because I think it would go down if you had a big meal and everything like that. So it just kind of have to didn't eat anything for the first like 24 morning. Woke up and didn't eat anything. Went in there and weighed myself. Now I weighed myself this morning, and a lot of times when I'm on my diet and I have their scale, I'm clothed. When I weigh myself in the morning, I'm butt ass naked. I usually go to the bathroom, start my shower. My shower's heating up, put the scale down, and I've calculated that with gym shorts, underwear, and most of my t-shirts. I see that I'm just about it's about 3 pounds difference. So anytime I post on Instagram or my Facebook posts and everything like that, there's always a 3 pound difference. Okay. So this morning I stepped on the scale, and as of yesterday, I knew I was in the 420s. Um, Yesterday I weighed myself and I was about 428. This morning I weighed myself and I was 427.2 pounds. Um, and I hold true to that. I get excited over that, but I don't get excited until I weigh myself at the doctor's office. Okay, and step on the scale. I'm like, oh come on, just I'm really looking for that number. Boom, and it locks in 430, 430 pounds and 4 ounces. Huge. There it is right there. And um, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, Gramps? Good. It's awesome. Today I found out some really good information. Um, so uh, when I did the metabolical today, I was at 2736. So that means I lost about 4 points on it, which isn't a big deal. So a lot of times when you do these diets, like especially the fad diets and all that kind of stuff, you practically have to starve yourself. It's a starving diet. Doesn't matter what you do. You try to follow the slim fast. I've done a shit ton. Okay, it's been ridiculous. Okay, I've done slim fast. I've done the nitro system or whatever. Um, I've done the keto. I've done the potato diet, starch diet. I've done all these diets and nothing has ever clicked. And now, mind you, I did do the keto in 2018, and it was my lowest number that I've ever lost. But I lost it in a month and a half. In a month and a half, I lost 80 pounds. Okay, I went from just under 520 all the way down to 418. Okay. And total weight loss, because the scale I was using wasn't 100%. I calculated out. Thank you, Frey. You're awesome. A little unicorn. Um, so when I weighed myself and all that during that time, I was doing the keto, but I was starving myself. I was only allowing myself to eat anywhere from 1,000 to 1,400 calories, but it didn't do anything mentally. You know, these diets are just supposed to lose a shit ton of weight all at once, and there's no change in mindset and all that. So, you know, quickly after I lost that, I was feeling good. Everyone saw me and everything like that, and then I just gained it all back, and I've been struggling ever since. So in August, because of my brother passing away in March, um, my family and I decided to change, to go with a change, and it was time to get medical involved. Now, mind you, being over 500 pounds is not good. I mean, I was severely overweight. I could feel it in my bones. I had to keep getting shirts, and everything like that, and it was just bad juju, you know. So we got the doctor's office involved and started this program, and that's what these little updates are always about. It's just talking about um, how exactly I'm going through mentally. You know, during October, September. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The food intake is huge. And honestly, I will tell you, I tried to remain physical and try to work out, and I haven't been able to get that mindset yet. But besides like working construction, I do work construction, so I'm constantly on my feet, walking around job sites, cleaning up. You know, that goes from, you know, carpentry, laying millwork, laying flooring, cabinets, all that kind of stuff. So it's not like I've been sitting on my ass this entire time, but I definitely been doing all that kind of stuff. So, dude, I would in a heartbeat. You know what? I would. You know, how about you move to Washington? You know, East Coast is, you know, frowned upon. Just joking, Dodge. Joke. But yeah, no, that is definitely. I even asked my doctor today. I was like, you know, should I be pushing for the gym? He's like, yes, you should. At this point, you should be weightlifting. You know, at least go to the gym for 30 minutes. Even if you're there for 10 minutes on the, really, I want to start rowing, because the rowing machine works your legs and your arms and upper body, and it also is cardio. And I really want to get into that. So that is something I'll be looking at here soon. But in the past few months, it's been mostly just the eating. And I will tell you right now, I have been on medication. I take, and I butcher the name. It's like a trefordine, a trefordamine, something like that. But pretty much what it is, it's a hunger blocker. Okay, so I will tell you right now, I've had help. But you see, that's the whole thing is when you're talking about weight loss, you need the help. You know, it's not like any kind of other addiction. I will say, food has been my addiction. You know, I've said in other pasts. You know, I've been really bad with food. When I would get really depressed, I would get, no joke, and I would have it in a matter of hours. Is that I would buy three king size Reese's, three king size Kit Kats, a couple bags, the big bags, the fucking giant bags of sour worms, and then I would have a few monsters, and I would have this daily. I would have it every day, and that doesn't count. That doesn't also add in there that I would have fast food in the for my lunch. If I was hungry enough, I would have it on the way home. So the sugar content, everything like that was massive. I was That's what I would have. And finally, now I'm just staying to my macros. My macros are gonna be, I've kind of jostled them, or like kind of juggled them a little bit. Like fat was always supposed to be 40%, protein was 30 to 35%, and then the rest was carbs. Well, I kind of pushed down the carbs a little bit, raised the protein, because halfway through my program, I did see that I was losing a little bit of lean meat, or lean muscle mass. which was a 6 pounds, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, when you do these fad diets, and you practically starve yourself, and my doctor just kind of gather them all and combine them into one word, and that is starving. You are practically starving yourself to follow these diets. And then with the keto, you try to put your body in ketosis, which is more for people with diabetes. Okay. The great thing about me is, and he says it's mostly in my genes, and everything like that. Not, and especially just knowing my past, my blood work came back very good. We didn't everything was perfect. The only thing that he wanted to really retest this time was testosterone. I'm not going to be doing that until probably mid December. Um, so blood work will be done here soon, and we'll see about that testosterone. Usually, for a healthy um, male, you want to be shooting around. Um, yeah, you want to. It does. It does really suck. When you're obese, you actually have the female aspect of it more, just because of that's what the fat cells are really have in there. So mine was about 325 to 350 estrogen. Thank you. Yes. Yep. So that can throw your body in balance. So he thinks that if I would retest right now, I would actually be closer to that 300 mark, and that's really what you're looking for, is that 300 mark. So probably mid December, I will be going in for blood work. He didn't think it was necessary now. It was just more about getting that metabolic. Now, when you starve yourself with these diets, you are literally removing all that food from you, and you're not giving your body enough. So what happens is your metabolical shoots down. So most times he sees that usually people go down anywhere from 800 points to 1,000. So if I was starving myself, I would have been at 2,700. I would have gone down to 1,700. We didn't see that. Okay. What he saw was that he saw that I lost 14 points. Went up from 2,750 in August to 2,736 today. Okay. And the reason why that is so crucial and so great is because that means I'm still eating my. I keeps you literally rolling down the pad. Yeah, exactly. And that's why your health starts to go down with bigger people. That's why stroke is severe, heart attack is severe. Not only that, but you're clogging your arteries. Um, and the biggest thing is your balance in your mind. And I will tell you right now, when I had that really dark setting, and I go through it from time to time. There's some weekends or some days where I'm just destroyed. And the changing of the seasons definitely helped with that. Where I was just I didn't feel like I was doing anything. I felt that I was failing. I was going to gain all this weight, but I kept losing. And as of today, from the last time they measured, I lost 14 pounds. And my weight loss hasn't been severe. It hasn't been like 10 pounds in a week. Now, when I was losing keto, I actually went down pretty fast. And like I said, in a month and a half, I lost 80 pounds. So that means that in about 50 days, or sorry, no, just about 45 days, I lost 80 something. It was like 86 pounds. Okay, that means on average I was losing 2 to 3 pounds a day. That means I was losing anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds per week. And the doctor was actually surprised that I didn't die, because when you lose that much stuff, just I'm asleep. Wait, you're sleeping right? You're always awake at this point. Or you're going to sleep. Thank you, Harley. Get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. So that's the big thing, is that like when you see your metabolical stay the same during weight loss, it is huge. And the reason why it's so big during that time is because I'm trying to sleep. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hey, play some ASMR. I always listen to rain and thunderstorms. I know it's crazy, but I actually fall asleep to that. I love thunderstorms. I just love it's like it's awesome. ASMR music is always really good. If you have YouTube music or something like that, just look up sleep thunder or thunderstorm sleep and just listen to it, see if it helps. Oh, it's and I usually have it go for like 2 hours and then my phone shuts or my music shuts off. So it's um, but yeah, so that with that metabolical staying the same, it's huge. That means that I'm not starving myself. I'm still eating. He actually was actually surprised because of my weight loss. He was actually expecting it to go down about 500 points. He expected it to be 2,200. So he actually was very surprised by that. And I even told him, he's like, you know, now that you're in a working, um, you're literally everything is now moving in one. You have habits down, you're constantly losing weight and all that. Don't hold you back from having stuff here and there. And I told him, I was like, I still have fast food, but instead of going to McDonald's and spending $30, you know, I'm going to McDonald's and spending $10. I'm getting small fry, maybe a small Diet Coke with no ice, maybe even not even Diet Coke. Most of the time, I have water. Like I carry this bad boy around, and this is about 64 ounces, and I have about two of these a day, which is just the right amount of water for it. And the funny thing is that you know and I even told him I was like take for instance Sunday I was watching the hockey game, and I looked at over at a friend and he was eating Reese's and I was like, hey, can I have one? I put that in my mouth and I just let it sit there. I didn't chew it. I just kind of sucked on it. You know, all jokes aside, and I just enjoyed it. You know, and after that one, I didn't want another one. You know, um, you know, and it's crazy too because most of the time when you have that, you just want more. Like take for instance, a couple weeks ago, I had a cookie. I did. I took a half cookie, ate the one half, and I was like, fuck, really want the other side. I had the other half, and then I did actually have a craving for more cookies, and it was just because of the what they put in the cookies and what they have the sugar and all that. And it's not good sugar. It's made for you to be addicted. It's made for you to trigger that the I always forget what it's called. It's the happy chemical that happens in your body when um God damn it, I have to look it up. Ugh. Hold on. Dopamine. Thank you. Yeah, dopamine. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Might be pronouncing it wrong, but you get that dopamine, and what they want in the food industry is that to have this chemical sugar in your body that triggers that, so you really want more. You just crave it, you know. But thank God, because of how far I've came, you know, is getting past that. Is you know, I had one. That was my reward. You know, today after my doctor's office, I did. I anytime I have my doctor's office, I always go for Taco Bell. I always do. But guess what? Instead of no joke, I would spend anywhere from $30 to $40. Not even fucking kidding. $30 to $40 at Taco Bell, and I would eat that. I would get two crunch wraps, two five-layer burritos, two steak quesadillas, the biggest drink they have of root beer or Dr. Pepper, and then I would get these little Cinnabon things, you know, and I would have about 10 of those, and that's what I would eat. I would eat the whole thing. I would eat all of it. No joke. I'm not even kidding. But now I get a crunch wrap and five-layer burrito. That's what I have. Or I'll mix it up and get. Usually it's a crunch wrap and I get a steak quesadilla. And that's what I get. $10. Boom, out the door. Okay. And that's all I keep myself into. You know, I still you'll see me. I got monsters today. I still drink monsters. You know, I make sure that it's the zero sugar ones. Pure chemical in my body. I understand. I know it's too much fucking chemicals in a can. I still enjoy it. I still drink it. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect, but in the end, you still have to make sure that you're getting your water intake. They classify coffee and these. You know, I have these guys right here. Apart from water, you'll see me drinking on all that kind of stuff. this and my can is all the water I drink. I make sure my water is in there. I make sure to eat every couple hours. You know, I go through protein bars pretty quickly, just because as a quick snack, that's what I'm having. You know, I'll have a green apple, or a yellow apple. I never try to have the red apples just because of the sugar content in them. Plus, I'm a Granny Smith guy, so I love the fucking green apples. A lot of times I'm having hummus and veggies. And then for dinner, I've been actually having steak. I have steak. I have chicken. I have pork. Light on the potatoes. That's important. Oh, puppies. Um, and that's what I would have for dinner. But I try not to eat past 7. I'll have dinner before 7. That is a rule of mine because I know I strain. I'm sitting here. And everything like that. I've even incorporated, like, you don't want to work out. You don't want to work out. You're streaming, you're gaming, whatever. Well, make it a point to add a fitness goal to it. And I will add more to mine. Mine is 10 squats. It was jumping jacks, but when I would jump, the whole world would shake every time I did jumping jacks. So I decided to do squats. You know, you focus, and mind you, I don't do weights with them because I have enough weight already, and doing squats is enough. And I'll do anywhere from 30 to 50 per stream, and you focus on your firm. You get you kneel down, um, and I will say and I will be honest. I honestly don't see the difference. Um, I feel the difference though, and that's the big thing. Like it was really embarrassing, and I even said it to my doctor, and he was like, "Why are you embarrassed by that? You shouldn't." But I'll be honest with you guys. When I was above 500 pounds, I would have to literally lift my fat in order to clean under like my waist. I had to pick up my fat and clean underneath it. My chest, I would have to pick them up and actually clean underneath it. I had a lot of fat rolls on my sides. Now I would have to make sure that I get in between all that. You know, I you know, uh, being able to clean between my legs and everything like that. I would have to pretty much put my foot on top of the toilet and be able to clean everything because I just couldn't. And if I bent over to like tie my shoe or something like that, I would be out of breath just from doing that, just from bending over, and it destroyed me. Like we have steps going into the house in the front of the in at the front door. I climbing up it, I would have to hold on to both sides, and if I even remotely walked up them fast, I would get out of breath. You know, if I'm climbing stairs at anywhere I'm going, I'm at houses, at construction houses, I'm out of breath. It's one of those things that I just that kind of stuff plays on you, and it fucks with your mind. So now that I'm down to the size, I'm actually able to see that I don't have to do that when I'm taking a shower. I can clean everything. I can reach all over my body. I can reach behind my back. I can clean my back, and everything like that. It's huge. I can tell like when I'm tying my shoes, I don't have to. I can bend over or kneel down. I can kneel down and without help, my hands are on my knees, but I can sit up. You know, I can stretching. I'm able to do a lot more. I was actually we were at this job doing an inspection for this lady, and she just wanted us to. We're redoing her kitchen. We start next week actually, and I don't want my dad. My dad's almost 60 years old, and he's working, and I don't want him to have to crawl in the crawl space. Last week, I was able to dive in there, and I was able to fucking crawl around and not have any trouble. I mean, I'm still tall as fuck, but I was able to still go in there and do it. That's the important part. That's huge, you know. But like I said, shirts are feeling better. Like I've had this shirt for a long time. Some of the shirts that I wore when I lived in Chicago, that was almost 10 years ago. When I lived in Arizona, that was 6 years ago. Um, actually, not six. Actually, yeah, about 6 years ago. Actually, the shirts that I bought there, the pants. Just yesterday, I put my cargo shorts on because we're going to go look at. I wear shorts all the time, and my shorts don't fit. These shorts, the cargo shorts. I'll grab them real fast. Oh, these cargo shorts. I had to. These I don't even have to wear with a belt. Back in the day, like 3 months ago. Okay. Now there's so much space with them that they were literally just falling off. I could just stand there and they were sliding off. I had to put a belt on, and with a belt, anytime I wore a belt, it was barely sitting through. It would literally. That's it. That's all I could have. See that? It was just a little bit. You know. Yesterday when I did it, I had about that much. You know. That's how much that's my waist right there. That's how much it went down. And the cargo shorts that I have behind me are 54s. I actually have a pair of, and these are actually from Chicago. Here are from Chicago, and these are 48s, and these are not too small yet. I need a belt though. I need a belt to hold these up. That's huge. Being able to do that. You know. Um, so it's just I can feel the difference. I can't see it. I look in the mirror. I mean, people tell me they can see it in my face. If you go to a lot of my videos are on YouTube. If you go back and look at them, people say they can see the difference. I can't. I don't know. But like I said, I can feel the difference. I even told my doctor that I can feel the difference. I just can't see it. And he said that's normal. Like you see yourself every day. You might not be able to see it. And that's the important thing. I can definitely say that um, definitely I can tell when I'm full. I also eat a lot slower. I'm not just trying to, food's not so good to me where I'm just scarfing it down. I can have half a burrito and then the other half I'm like, I don't need that. I throw it away. And that's how it is. I mean, that's the great thing about it. You just got to keep pushing. And I will say that a lot of it came from the family emergency that we had in March, and all that kind of stuff. And that was my kind of pushing point. I had to get healthy, um, and that's important. I want to be able to have a family one day. I want to have kids. I want to play hockey again. I want to get back on the ice. And those are the big points. Is I really want to do all that. And now that I'm starting to lose weight consistently and I'm feeling better, it's remarkable. And that's the whole thing is that people just have to, if you're trying to lose a massive amount of weight or even a little bit of weight, it's all about that mindset, but it also is about the people that you surround yourself. Okay. If you have a loved one with you, your parents, roommates, whatever, if you kind of have to have them on board too to help you. That is the biggest thing. You have to have it there. You have to have that stability behind you when you wait. The accountability, I would tell you right now, don't use family, don't use friends. Even if they say they're gonna help, you know what? You don't want to get mad at them. Use the doctors. And that's where they're like, I'm getting to the end of the program. I'm almost at that 14 weeks. And I told him today, I was like, I'm still gonna come see you guys, twice a month. I'll probably see Mary, who's the counselor, once a month, and Allie, the dietitian, once a month. And I'll be pretty much I'm planning on every other week seeing them because I want to be able to go in there and double check my numbers on my scale and make sure that it is there. Now I have been in the 420s. Guess what? I'm actually going to call that doctor's office and do a BMI index test now. They have a machine that they're like, you can't, and back, mind you, this is in September. They were like, you can't go on our machines unless you're below 440. Can't. It just won't work. It won't. An error will come. All right. Well, something to shoot for. Now that I've been there, it's time to call them up because now I can get a detailed reading of what's going on with my body, where I'm losing weight, That will also help me dictate what kind of weight training and uh, gym stuff that I will have to work with. I'm gonna get a counsel or a oh personal trainer. That's what it is. Personal trainer. I got a couple friends that says that they'll start up with me and start working out with me. And that's the whole thing. And this all comes down to also my second goal. My first goal is to get healthy, physically and mentally, and weight loss is doing that right now. Mentally, I feel strong. Physically, I feel very strong. And my the second goal of that is I want to be a firefighter. I have friends here at the Ording Fire. I do their Santa Claus. I'm going to be doing their Santa Claus for their parade this year, which I'm super stoked for, because we didn't get to do it in last year because of COVID. But my biggest dream has been to be a firefighter. I have a lot of friends in uh, different departments close to me and even far away that are just waiting. I mean, they are seeing my progress and they are just waiting for me to get to that point where I can test, and then I can start to um, really be able to look at them and go, okay, I'm ready, and then start training. I mean, that's the ultimate goal right there. So, um, yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at. So like I said, this was a great goal. Like I said, I my clothes are my jackets. None of my jackets fit. I'm hoping that with Santa Claus this year is just to get a couple stuff that are smaller. I mean, most of the time, most of my jackets are 5X to 6X. Most of my shirts are 4XLT, and now I'm looking at to have less. I'm looking to actually have um, I'm actually starting to look at where I can actually have for my jacket. I've asked for a 4X. For shirts, I'm looking at 3XLT. I have and that's huge. That is honestly the the moment that I am able to fit into a 3XLT will be phenomenal, because what 3XLT has always been so tight. I couldn't fit into it. I couldn't. And it would suck because I would put it on and go, fuck, I really like this shirt, and then I would have to put it away because it won't fit. You know, and especially being at 427, I am with I am now, oh sorry, 9 pounds away, 9 pounds from my lowest of 10 years weight, 418, and I'm doing it right. You know, before Christmas, I will be below 418. There is a very good chance that I could be on first of the year of 2022. I could be below 400 pounds. The last time I was like that was, I honestly think it was junior high, and that's because in ninth grade when I was playing football and went to go get my physical, because you have to get a physical for all your school activities. I remember them weighing me at 375 in junior high. That was ninth grade, and then I peaked over that. I played football my freshman and junior year. What up, Avalanche? No, you sexy. You're the sexy one, baby. And that's huge to me. You know, that's really big. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I want. Um, so as of right now, that's the goals right now. For right now, small goals is just to keep going. I'm definitely looking at gyms. I might wait until after the first year to get one, uh, depending on money right now. But I'm gonna keep up with the fitness channel points in my streams. I got possibly I got some dumbbells I'm gonna go in there. Yep, hell yeah, man. So anyway, that's it for today. Like I said, my next will be next week. I think I see Mary, the counselor, at on Wednesday, so that'll be a update for week 13 to or 12 to 13. And then after that, oh yeah, still can't do it yet. I can get it better. I'll get better. I'm still like kind of like at the getting over my cold stage, but I'll get better. I'll get better. That was weird. Hold on. Yeah, I can't. I can't. As soon as I did, I want to cough. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there, Rex. But yeah. So anyway, so we are gonna jump off. Thank you so much. Like I said, these are just I do these every time I have a doctor's appointment. Just to give an update. This was a huge update. And all that good stuff. And being below that 400 mark is just around the corner. Honestly, on it, I never thought I would. I knew I'd get to this point. I just didn't know when, and it looks like I'm there. And I just got to keep trying, keep fighting, keep moving forward. That's the important thing is just to keep fighting. And I'm going to. Right now, I am total for the full year of 2021 as of this morning. Holy shit, man! Big Gramps, man, thank you, dude. Awesome. Thank you. As of I just do. Yep. Gotta give Master Yoda the props on that one. As of today, I am 427. As of the full year, that is means that I'm at 91 pounds lost for the year 2021. Um, and those 9 pounds to get up to that full 100 for the year is easy. And it will happen, and it will be right around the corner. So, thank you guys. Love you guys. I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna go live again in about 3 after that for some Battlefield, probably some Halo tonight, and everything like that. Another thing is just a heads up. I have a 12-hour stream, 12 plus hour stream coming up on December 4th. I will be doing a that because I have reached 400 followers. I'm gonna do that. There is going to be giveaways drawn at 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. You don't have to be there to receive them. Pretty much, it's going to be merch. And here soon, I'm hoping by Wednesday or Thursday of next week, you'll see me in some new gear and everything like that. And you'll see I am possibly getting a little wardrobe heads up with yeah, trying to keep it secret, but you'll see when I get it. And that's what will come on December 4th. Will be those giveaways with some other stuff. Right now we're gonna be playing Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinity or Infinite, Sea of Thieves, and possibly Phasmo that day. Already have it secured days off, and that is what it is. So come out, hang out. Anyone is invited. The only thing right now is Sea of Thieves. I am gonna have a full crew, but with how many people are reaching out to me, there is a good chance that I'm gonna try to do a alliance server, because that means that we can all get together and just make some gold and shit like that. So that's kind of the plan right now. More details will kind of come out slowly and everything like that. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Remember, stay true to yourselves and always follow your heart. Thanks, guys.